So today we have a super treat. We are checking out the most expensive listing in all of Pikes Peak multiple listing service in the south of Denver and kind of mid-Colorado area. It is over $12 million listing, asking $12.5 million. It's on 271 acres. It's called the Blessings Ranch. It's located just up by Steamboat Springs, and it's a gorgeous property. So super neat tour today. We're going to join the co-listing agent here in a minute. And it's really cool to check out properties like this because most of us can't afford it, but it's really fun to look at. So let's check it out. I connect with people just like you every day to help them discover where to live and invest in real estate and sell property for top dollar when the time is just right. My name is Leif Jacobson. I'm an ex-cop turned realtor, also known as Safe Leif. If you're new to this channel, subscribe so you're first to learn about Colorado real estate. My contact information is below, and I'm super excited to hear from you. So call or text or email me after this video, or you can book an appointment online and I'll reach out with you. Any way that's best for you to communicate, I would love to connect with you. We have a super treat today. We are touring an incredible property. As we were just talking about, it's the most expensive listing in all of Pikes Peak Association of Realtors. And we are here today with the co-listing agent, who's very nice to give us his time, Mason Boggs.
Hey, Leif, thanks for being here.
Good to see you, man. I appreciate your time.
Yeah, welcome to Blessings Ranch.
This is really fun.
Yeah, of course.
So we're going to jump inside and do a little tour and come through the entryway here, and we'll see what it's like on the inside of this incredible property. Tell us about the property as far as where it's located. I told them we're just by Steamboat Springs.
Yeah.
You know, the property, 270 acres. Tell us a little bit about kind of the high level of the property.
Yeah, so it's a 12,000 square foot custom home that sits on 271 acres, as you mentioned. And we're in the Yampa Valley, which is 15 minutes from downtown Steamboat. The land is sprawling with hills, meadows, ponds, aspen, pine trees, gamble oak, all kinds of beautiful scenery, wildlife. It's a very cool property. Why don't we check out the inside?
Yes, and aspens are my favorite tree. I was just marveling at the aspens as we were coming in the door.
Yeah.
Wow, look at this grand entryway. My goodness.
Yeah, as you can see, the first thing that draws your eyes is the architecture of the home. This home was designed by an award-winning architecture firm out of Denver, Colorado, and it was built by a local steamboat builder who's been in business for 35 years.
Wow.
And the logs themselves come from Pioneer Log Homes in British Columbia.
Okay. And
they're known as the most state-of-the-art and unique log builder in the world.
Wow.
So it's a very well-built, beautifully designed home.
Wow. I like all the knotty, the knots and the character they have.
Yes.
Smooth logs everywhere is one thing, but I love it when there's character and kind of swirling knots and things.
Yeah, they try to minimize the work that they do to the logs so you get that natural, beautiful tree element that you would see outside. All right, so the formal living area, you can see this beautiful stone fireplace. This was put in by the current owners, a huge wood-burning traditional fireplace. Nice. It's beautiful for those nice evenings in the winter.
Nothing like that crackling fire.
Exactly.
And the smell of that fire.
Exactly.
It's different than gas.
Yeah. As you can see, the living room takes advantage of the full views of the Steamboat Ski area and Hans Peak. There's also this custom light fixture was built by a company out of Montana and trucked down here specifically for this living room.
Wow. I love the vaulted glass with daylight pouring in here. Man, it's really nice.
Yeah. Next, we'll check out the library. All right, so here in the library, we have full custom built cabinetry all around the office. We also have the beautiful stream coming down into the pond, and it's fully equipped with its own private half bath.
Nice. I love the sound of that splashing water. You don't even have to leave your own office. You got the bathroom right in here.
All right, let's check out the study. As you can see, there's more fully custom built-ins in the study. The same architecture carries throughout.
Yeah, just like the main living room, the vaulted glass with daylight pouring in. I love the views off into this valley from almost every room in the house.
Stunning views. All right, welcome to the owner's retreat.
The Grand Master, let's check it out.
Check out this master retreat. Full stone custom fireplace and the same views that we've seen throughout the house.
Wow, I really like the rustic hearth. That's really cool. Okay, into the master ensuite here.
All right, here's the master bathroom. double vanity, beautiful granite countertops, a Kohler soaking tub, and my favorite feature, in the spa shower, you have dual shower heads and a bench as well. All right, there's a separate toilet room, and there's also a his and hers closet. All right, here's the formal dining room. The formal dining room seats at least 8 family members for your big gatherings and Thanksgiving. Walking through the kitchen, new granite countertops. When the current owners moved into the house, they replaced all the countertops. Sub-zero refrigerator, dual dishwashers and trash compactor.
The cabinet overlays of the appliances are nice.
Yes, very nice. We also have Thermador range top with a Thermador double oven.
Be functioning here at once, which is great.
Yes.
Some kitchens are so tiny, it's not circular like this. A lot of people can't function in a kitchen very well.
Exactly. Let's head over here. We'll cut through the butler's pantry to the beautiful breakfast nook. Here we are in the breakfast nook, and as you can see, the architecture was designed beautifully to take advantage of the picturesque scenery. And it also has a gas fireplace. Wait till you see this laundry room. It's got a custom ice maker box, obviously your washer and dryer, a deep freeze, and the same custom cabinetry and countertops that flow throughout the entire home.
Nice. Sometimes hard to pick up details like this on the video, but even the rough cut granite on the front of the countertop, these are real neat touches.
Here is the 3-car heated garage.
Wow. Okay.
In the garage, we have another full. We've got an awesome dog wash station, another full laundry, and plenty of space to park your vehicles. Next, we'll head upstairs. There's 2 staircases that head up to the upper level and 3 staircases that head to the lower level.
When a house is so wide, you gotta have multiple staircases. That's a big place. Man, there's vaulted glasses everywhere. Love that daylight coming in.
So this home is 5 beds, 7 bathrooms. Let's check out one of the first guest bedrooms on the upper level. All the bedrooms have in-suite bathrooms and walk-in closets.
That's great. Really great for guests.
Yeah, it's very nice, and they all take advantage again of those beautiful, stunning views of Steamboat.
Yeah, so they all have their own space as well.
They do. Let's head to the second upstairs bedroom. All right, so as you can see, you probably see these gold discs on the ceiling.
Yeah, I was asking about those. Look like little buttons.
Yeah, so those buttons are actually a sprinkler system for the home, and they're all individually activated. So if you had a fire in one small spot of your home, that one head would pop down and extinguish that fire.
Wow, because with a house this scale, that kind of square footage, you have to have commercial fire suppression in order to even accommodate for that kind of square footage, 12,000 square feet.
This additional space is sitting above the garage. It used to be attic space until the current owners finished it out to match the rest of the home.
Nice. It's like kind of a garage loft.
So this is one of the 3 stairwells that goes to the basement, and this is actually right next to the garage. So you could have guests that come in and go straight down to the basement without ever having to come into your main living space. Now we're headed to the basement.
Okay.
This is what I like to call an entertainer's dream. You've got game tables, poker tables, you have a wet bar, another gas fireplace.
Nice.
Can't have too many of those.
With a river rock and a rounded river rock stone.
Yep, matching master bedroom and a beautiful exterior views as a walkout from every room in the basement.
I like basements like this with 10-foot ceilings, with higher ceilings, so it doesn't feel squatty.
Right,
like
it doesn't feel like you're in a basement.
It feels really open, exactly.
As you can see in this space, it's massive. And there's plenty of room to host events. The current owners have had gatherings of more than 20 people down here.
Yeah, which would have no effect on how many people are upstairs or on the main level. So you can entertain really well in a house like this.
Very well.
Should we head out to the lower patio and take a look?
Yes, definitely. All right, here we are in the second kitchen. This used to be a wine cellar, but the current owners wanted more of a multi-family generational use out of the house. So this is in the lower level basement area. You'll notice these vintage looking appliances. Don't let them fool you. These are Elmira top-end appliances.
I like the stone, the ambiance. It's really, really nice.
Yeah, this is a fully custom kitchen, as mentioned, working in between these stone piers.
Show us the stove.
The stove, it's got a false door right here. And all the electronic controls up top. In the basement, out of the 5 bedrooms, 2 of the bedrooms reside down here.
So it's kind of a Jack and Jill layout. Both of these bedrooms have access to a central bathroom. That's nice.
Still takes advantage of the views, even though we're down here in the basement. The second basement guest suite. For those of us that have kids, you'll love this room.
Yes, which we both do.
So this is a bunk room. As you can see, it sleeps 8, 9, as many kids as you want to throw in here.
Nice. That's a grandkid mecca space right there.
Yeah, and down here in the basement, there's convenient access to the exterior for any dogs or pets that you may have. And again, access to the fenced gated yard. All right, here we are in the utility room. I mentioned the fire suppression system. Here's your water tanks for that. You also have 2 water heaters that support your boilers that also heat the house through radiant heat. There's 18 different zones in this big house, and that allows you to separately control each floor space to a different temperature.
Yeah, that's radiant heating zoning unlike anything I've ever seen. That's
very
an incredible
impressive
network.
So the home also comes complete with a water softener system, a water filtration system, and it actually has dual central vac systems.
Wow. Yeah, we've learned with a well, when you're just getting water out of a well, the water feels different depending on how it's filtered and how it's alkaline versus acidic. So that's what the filters do then, is dial in the water so it feels good for your body. So here we are on the main level back deck. Look at this view of the valley. My goodness, that's astonishing.
Yeah, it's beautiful. You can see the steamboat ski area right out there. Hans Peak, Sleeping Giant. You have views for days. It's beautiful out here. All right, so this pond is one of 4 ponds with water rights on the property. This pond has an aerator, which allows fish to thrive in the property. And you could actually fish that right now. There's beautiful rainbow trout in that pond, and the wildlife, elk, deer, moose, come down and swim in this on the daily basis. It's beautiful.
Every day, that's great.
Every day, yeah. You see them every day.
Is that a canoe on the far end of the pond?
That is a canoe, so
nice.
you could go out there if you'd like. There's also, due to the size of the property, 271 acres, you are allowed to get a private land tag for hunting, and you could hunt during the traditional hunting windows, but on your own private land, which makes it very convenient and easy to do that. So the property's in a conservation easement, which protects the land and the natural wildlife that roam the land. There's an opportunity to build a second home, a 3,000 square foot home on another building envelope. And there's also an opportunity to build a caretaker's unit within one of those building units, envelopes. But you can't, outside of that, the land's protected.
Okay,
right.
Where are we going now?
Let's check out the downstairs patio. It spans the entire length of this deck and has a gutter system underneath so that when you're down there, the water is draining out and you can enjoy even outside during the wet season.
And a sauna you mentioned downstairs.
There is a sauna.
Oh,
Let's check it out.
Let's see.
We're down at the lower level patio. Again, it walks out from the basement and it has a full sauna.
Wow. It's a dry sauna. How hot does it get? Do you know?
It gets hot. Maybe 160 degrees is
Nice.
about what
Especially in
you'd
the
be
wintertime when this is all covered in snow.
Oh yeah, and you see
Just
right out the
gorgeous.
sauna at the beautiful view I mentioned.
Ah.
The current owners added a fence for their animals and grandchildren to walk outside and enjoy the yard.
Do you know anything about the origination of the house as far as what did they build it for? Was it always a personal residence? Was it kind of lodge style? Did it have any specific design or purpose for it when they
Yeah,
built
it was always built as a personal residence. The current owners bought it from the original builders.
Okay.
So obviously one of the big selling points in Steamboat is the outdoor lifestyle.
Yes.
From here, You can see Mount Warner, which is known as Steamboat Ski Mountain. The town is known as Ski Town, USA.
Oh,
Send the most athletes to the Winter Olympics out of any
I didn't know that.
city in the country.
Okay.
Steamboat is obviously home to a ton of outdoor activity and
Yes.
lifestyle. Downtown, the Yampa River actually flows right through the town, and during the summer months, you could tube down the Yampa. You'll see kayakers down there. There's a biking trail that goes through town.
Nice.
There's 2 ski mountains in Steamboat. Steamboat ski area, as well as Howelson Hill. It's also home to the highest or the longest mountain coaster. It also has an alpine slide. There's fly fishing throughout. The Yampa River goes throughout the valley. It's also home to many resorts. So Catamount Resort is one of the premier resorts here in Steamboat.
Okay.
It has a lake house and a golf house.
Wow.
So if you want the lake and water activities, pontoon boats, water skiing, fishing, that's there. They also have a pool and hot tub there. And then they also have this beautiful designed course on the base of Rabbit Ears Pass that is part of their golf community.
Wow. Nice. Okay, so we've come away from the main house behind us here, but there's more to the property.
There is. So up there, I mentioned there's 3-car attached garage, but you're in Steamboat. You need
Yes.
room for your toys.
That's right.
So there's another 4-stall garage barn right here, and
Okay.
it keeps all your toys dry and out of the weather.
Okay.
The barn is also heated for during the winter to keep those batteries on the machines and equipment in good condition
Yeah,
for the
'cause
next.
it gets cold up here.
Yes.
Thanks for joining us on this gorgeous property tour today. Whether you are in the market for property like that or are not in the market for property like that, I would love to talk to you regardless. So if you'd reach out to me, my contact information again is below. I'm excited to hear from you. Text, call, or email is great, or book an appointment with me and I'll reach out to you. I'd love to engage with you, hear what you're thinking, and just be a resource for you. So thanks for looking and being with us today.